everyone, Duck2, welcome to another Modpack overview, this time on FabricCraft, a modpack that simply adds in a fair amount of interesting fabric mods that sort of follows, I guess, along with sort of prior modpacks this creator has made in a way. So yeah, don't confuse it with FiberCraft or FabricCraft, which I've got a fan-made version of here. Having experience with the mods on the server. So if you want something that's like a ForgeCraft but fabric sort of thing, then look to here. But this is not that type of mod pack. It's quite an interesting one made by this creator, covering other possibilities instead. So yeah, let's see. So we've got Materialization, which adds in a bunch of different tool possibilities. You just get a material, pick head and tool handle, and you've got different possibilities and modifiers and such, like that. So let me, don't know what's going on, here we go. You've got axes, pickaxes, hammers, mega axes, and shovels, as well as swords as potential to make for tools. You can see some other components there, patterns and more. Better nether, which adds in tools, armor, and blocks, as well as I think even some furniture possibly, make things a bit more interesting, or different woods I should say actually, and so on. Yeah, furniture like chairs and stools, there's ladders and signs as well. Adventure Z adds in additional mobs, which I have not seen too much I think since I last covered it, as well as a boss, and also you can get some armor and a projectile sort of arm there. Simple queuing, I think it is, sort of like a odd doubling of iron and gold with sort of like a grindstone sort of thing. Or queuing, I guess, as you can see there. We've got common food expansion, or common expansion foodstuffs, which adds in more food options. Astromine, which adds in additional ores, tools, mining tools, which is like your, I guess, packsaw or pickaxe and shovel sort of tool there. Tons of different armor as well as those tools. And that's just a fair amount of stuff. We'll get to the machines and otherwise later on, because they're put elsewhere in REI. We've got Tech Reborn, which adds in additional tools, armor, and ores. As well as a bunch of different machines for different crafting purposes. We've got dust and ingots and nuggets and such here. We've got our sort of powerful armor here. We've got our upgrades for certain purposes like speed, energy storage, transforming, and more. Cells for storing fluids and stuff. We've got realistic bakery products, which adds in donuts and cakes and pies and things. Adorn, which adds in furniture of the chair, sofa, table, drawer, platform, shelf, chimney, kitchen sink, lamp, trading station, and more sort of possibilities. There's also certain other woods versions as well supported, by Terrestrial, I'm pretty sure. Vanilla Enhanced adds in redwood and a few other things, as well as berries, tools and armor and new ores. Got Apple Z with additional food, so additional apples with potion effects and pies. Bumble Zone adds in a new dimension for bee related stuff, and then you've just got honeycomb blocks and things, and you just use an ender pearl on a bee nest and you'll be able to get inside. Terrestrial adds in more woods, as well as biomes and things, as well as stones. Rings adds in a bunch of different rings with different possibilities, whether it be potion effects or additional other benefits like flight, or some other things. Your MC Dungeon Weapons, which adds in weapons from Minecraft Dungeons. Netherite Horse Armor for adding in the following. Fest 2020, or the Eerie Torch, which is Dark Dungeons, which adds in, at least as far as I've come across, 2 variations of a dungeon, one with a spawner and one without. And then you get Nether Star after beating the spawner, and like 3 waves of mobs, I think. Ring of Growth for adding in a ring that allows you to have crops grow when you're using it. Moo Blooms adds in mushroom cows. You've got the Biomes You Go, which adds in a ton of biomes, stones, tools, armor, different variations of wood and blocks and things, so just sort of skim through those. A bunch of flowers and things. Moving on, we've got Mystical Metals, which adds in ores and tools and things as well. So quite a lot here for different options if you need certain ones. Enhanced Craft adds in obsidian versions of things, as well as a giant sword, bronze versions of stuff, and so on. Industrial Revolution adds in machines, upgrades, tools, armor, ores, ore doubling and breaking things down, with a pulverizer, certain other crafting possibilities, a drain, condenser, and certain things. Different armor possibilities. We've got Dank Storage, which is a dev null basically. So you put stuff in here and then it'll pretty much allow you to just place cobble or dirt or certain other things easy, or pick them up also. We've got Hellish Materials, additional tools and armor and such in the Nether. Some like the Vault are not really worth it because they're just going to have you take damage, while others are quite a lot more useful. Got Wendigoism, which adds in a mob, as well as a few other aspects, which is sort of just the heart and other bits and pieces here, like the knives. We've got Simple Drawers, which adds in pretty much drawers that you can store stuff in. So you can pretty much store a lot of a specific type of block or item. You've got Tacos, which allows you to use the following here, the Brick Furnace and Commel, to make tacos, or you can just make crunchy ones without the need of the other blocks after making a tortilla. You've got Unearthed, which adds in a bunch of different stones as well as fills in the gap of those stones with vanilla ores. A lot of different options there. Got Blockus, which adds in additional blocks to build with, whether it be wood, timber framed, or blackstone, or bluestone, or limestone that it also adds. Marble, you've got asphalt and a few other things there. You've got other versions of barrels. You've got hedge fencing. Hedges, which I don't want to say is like leaf versions of fences, but that's what came to mind. Colored lamps, lava bricks, a ton of different possibilities here. Legacy blocks and more. Expanded storage adds in storage, so that's expanded like so, with different chests, more barrels and upgrades. Back to Astromine, we've got a bunch of different machines. We've got generators, we've got a tank, we've got an alloy smelter, we've got presser for plates, electrolyzer for breaking down water into things. Over to Earth to Java adds in Minecraft Earth mobs. Next we have Allure, which adds in a bunch of utility blocks, I think, or decoration blocks. It's been a while since I've used it, so there's a lot since. At least I'm pretty sure I have used it. Oh, this is for not me in somewhere. Glass doors, that's in glass versions of doors and trapdoors. Traverse, which adds in additional vanilla different types of vanilla-ish biomes, as well as an autumnal biome. Crooked Crooks allows you to just harvest leaves and such and get certain things from them. I think Equip Z adds in additional armor and weapons and components and things from certain means. Mo Glass adds in pretty much glass versions of slabs and stairs, basically. And then we just have fluids from certain mods, basically. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.